Hi, welcome back to Felsburn on our Let's Play here. We have everything ready on our huge field here. You know, this was 1819 that we turned into a one extremely large field. Our oats are ready and field 11's ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get our Massey Ferguson here ready to go. Want to go take the edge off all the way around, and then I'll let a worker start taking it back and forth. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work with our new areas, you know, the way we joined the fields and everything, so I'm going to have to kind of keep an eye on them, but we are going to keep it going here. And I'll have to just, look at there was a little bit that didn't get turned over from cover crop. It'll be alright. From the old seed radish. See right there? I have to keep an eye on that. I may need to run 2 times down through here when I run the seeder this time. But we'll get it figured out. We should have improved yield by using the new seeder. Cover crop plus the seeder gives us full fertilization on it, so it should be relatively good to go. And I did check, we can expand our large field here even further. We can go about halfway to the middle of that road right there, which I might end up doing eventually. I might end up taking that a little bit wider. Get another 1,000 or so because we're going wider. Might need to get him plopped onto a worker. Let's get our other harvester going here. I always have to do the first bit here. It kind of messes up and shows it out there in the middle of the road. But I always have to do most of this first run down this side because of the where the signs are up here. It'll make the worker won't hit them, so he'll stop and turn around and do everything but go through it. You know, but our big planter did an amazing job. It was able to do all 3 of our cash fields here. It was able to do all 3 of them in, I don't know what it was, roughly, I think it was right at 45 minutes. I was able to do the whole thing. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, that's kind of the production I've been looking for having that. So I'm glad I bought it. Now we just have to keep pushing here until we get until we get enough money to get a new combine. So, you know, we're still, 5 days out or so from our horses being ready. Our first lot of horses being ready. And that'll be about 200,000 or so. It'll be 200,000 cash coming in. I know profit-wise it's closer to like 41, I think, 42 by the time you spend all the money on them. But with that being said, I can also, I looked at between episodes at it, because we own more and we have more, I guess, property or whatever, we can actually get more of a loan now. We can get another 150,000 or so. It's going to take this guy quite a long time to take care of that field. All of these are ready. So, I'm thinking maybe between our harvest and selling one of our machines, we might be able to go ahead and get a new harvester. So I'm hoping for anyway. I'm going to break this harvest into several different episodes because there is so much here to do. You can tell this guy's going. Yeah, he's going to get about 1,000 each time he goes up and down. So it might be I think he's getting here more than 1,000 each swipe, so won't be long and we're going to be carting. Speaking of the horses, let's check on them. 35% on the gray horses, 54% on the black ones, and 45% on the other ones. So, got 4 of each one. That's what I thought I remembered. So, and we actually still have some oats in the trailer. Filled the water up, got them straw. And the thing is, looking at the prices, you know, oats are way up here too. I mean, I know there's 3,000 right there for our soybeans. We'll be going to the port southeast, which is quite a haul down there. Beyond that, you know, oats are up to 2,100. I'm trying to figure out what we want to plant for the next go. I guess we need to get everything else, need to get everything harvested and done with first. Then we can worry about planting again, right? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I need to cut him a little bit of space on that side over there. It's the first time I've had the Nova on that, working that field, so I didn't quite know how to set them up. And I'm not sure how the mass is going to set up with our field break over there, but we'll figure it out. And I'd say it's about time we go ahead and start running back and forth, getting a little bit of carting done. Try to get these two full. But I definitely want to sell the Nova. And I dream of getting the big John Deere, big 790. And then I want that field. Those are kind of my plans here. So let's go. This guy emptied out. Those soybeans are really profitable. But I'm thinking we may need to switch crop types for a little while, maybe to oats or wheat or something, just to have a little variety. So we're gonna have to figure out what we want to grow next after this harvest. I feel like we've done an awful lot of soybeans and really nothing else. So now let's see here. Where's he at? Probably going the wrong way. Man, that's a huge field. I'm glad we combined all of that right now. Catch him at the end of the road. See, what's nice is I don't have to be in a huge hurry to get my seeder going. Oh, there's a sign. I always got to take the signs out. I don't have to be in a huge hurry to get my seeder going because, well, he can do it all really quick and he can catch the combine. So, I'll say definitely our next goal has to be a combine. You know, maybe if we can't afford the John Deere, maybe we just get rid of the Nova and get another Massey Ferguson, maybe, or you know, whatever we can afford. But after this harvest, we're going to buy a combine. I think I pretty well just got that set. That's what we're going to do. I need something more than that little Nova. Really speed our times up here. You know, and I'm gonna take this through. It's gonna be multiple episodes, but we're gonna stay live. We're gonna record the entire harvest. You'll see the amount of time we're taking to harvest right now. It's fairly long. Here's our seeder. I want to kick this guy out. We're going to take over a little Nova here for a minute. We need to knock a little bit off. Probably needs about 2 wide, and then he'll turn around a little better and won't leave us those pieces through here. At least that's my hopes anyway. That's my hopes. And most of it has to do with the trees over there. That's why I want to buy that field. Let's see what field number is. 21. You know, I really want to get 21, and that's going to be a lot of work getting rid of all the trees. I don't know why it does this. If you sit here and you go back and forth and you play with it, it will eventually allow me to harvest all that stuff. See how much more it allowed me to harvest that time? I don't know. I really need to get the meadow roller and just roll over that little corner right there and get the field squared back up so I don't have to fight with it anymore. That's why I really don't want to. That's why I kind of want to expand field the 18, 19 over there more to the other side where we have the room. You know, we can get at least one more head, one more combine width on the Massey out of it. I just don't think that I can. Because I don't want to run into that same problem where I'm always fighting the property line. Because then I'll just end up having to buy that field again. Or buying that field before I get the field that I really want. Let's go catch up with the Massey. We'll empty him out again. I know I should have at least 2 full carts. We always have 2 full carts on a soybean. That was a little bit of airtime. Horrible driving on my part, but let's see here. I want to get this cart full, get the second cart full, and go sell it and see what else we get. I think last time we had a cart full plus 11,000. You know, most of that would come from the expansion on this side. Some should come from the extra fertilizing we've done with the seeding. So we should get a lot more yield, a lot higher yield. He doesn't seem. Luckily, I don't seem to be having any trouble. You know, I plowed this side all the way up to the road here. And so far so good. He hasn't had any trouble. The worker hasn't had any trouble getting out there. I don't know why it plants all the way out in the middle of the road, but it does. You know, where's he at? Where's my little Nova? There it is, turning around. Of course it is. So the pipe can always be on the wrong side. I even thought about leasing one of the larger combines, but man, is it expensive. Need to get rid of that stump and the rest of that tree too. Maybe that would be the plan. Get a, when it's time to get a wood chipper and just chip everything up. You shouldn't have but a few thousand. Nova's a fine little machine, but on such large fields as we have now, you know, it's not. It's nice, and it's a nicer machine, and it's a very new machine, but Doesn't seem to hold up very well. Or doesn't seem to keep up very well. I definitely need another harvester. So what would be the difference? Besides this extra 85,000. $299 for the big one. See, that's our little Nova. Okay. See, I always compare the header sizes before I worry about the, here's this one. 9 meters. Okay, so the John Deere would not be an upgrade in size, but this one would be. I'm thinking how much is that little Nova worth? That's a good question. 66,000. Okay. Header's worth 20 and it's only 5 meters. 7.6, okay. So let's take a look here. What would the header price be on it to upgrade to it? So by selling the Nova, we can buy the header that we need. Almost buy the big headers. I don't know what the difference in these two are. The Dana Flex and the Dana Power and the Power Flow. They both go to the Ideal. They're both the same size. I don't know. I don't know what the difference in them is. Really don't. So, eventually. So maybe just get another one of these medium-sized combines like this one will do us. So we sell the Nova, it will pay for the header, which means we would only need $299,000, $300,000. Horsepower is relatively the same. And it's worth $2,000. I like the wide wheels. So maybe that's the play. Spend 200 grand on it now. Finally clear the house so he'll quit turning around stupid. He'll quit doing the backup turnaround deal. This has been a nice little machine, but I think it's just time to get rid of it. Yeah, I think it is. After this harvest, we're definitely going to get another machine. This will be the final harvest of the Nova. Definitely the final harvest of the Nova here. So. Yep. Quite a job it's done for us. Machine looking 4,000. Wow. He's almost halfway there. We still have oats to harvest after this, so it's going to be a lot of harvesting. Horse is looking good. Might as well spin through and put them on the other side. So that was our little triangle that was missed. Like I said, I'm still learning. Still learning the new machine. you know, our new big Amazon seeder there, and then learning the fields the way we you know, we extended all of our fields. None of our fields are standard. None of our fields are standard. I'll try to go ahead and get this trailer topped off. If you look, you know, 18 and 19 are all one field now. 20 goes all the way up around the horse paddock, and 11 is as wide as the property is. So. Looks like this machine here is going to, yes, it is. Earlier report, yeah, southeast, it was the best. He isn't stopped, is he? No, he's not. Okay. We need to get our trailer switched over. And remember, we built this farm for just the stuff off the farm. And we haven't done contract money to sustain or to boost the size of the farm. The only thing I did, you know, was take the economic difficulty down. Oh, he's already made another run. Okay. And as you can see, even with two harvesters, it takes quite a while to get everything done. And once we get all the soybeans up, we still have the oats that need to be done. Got here just in time, 80% full. There we go. Everything emptied out here. $4,000 more. We've already got 21,000. We got 4,000 more here. I'd say we improved our yields a pretty good bit. I did not look at the clock, you know, the in-game clock for what time we actually started the harvest. I'll have to go back and look, so I get a full amount of time of how long that it's actually taking. Go ahead and get this thing going. No, I can't get it going, but I can get it in place. Be sure to swap it over. Oilseed radish. Oh yeah, the harvesting is just slow. Well, I do like this Massey Ferguson machine. The first combine, I mean, it's got 18 actual hours of harvesting on it. That's a pretty good amount. So, I think that's all the time we have for right now. We'll see you back for part 2 of the Nova final harvest here. I think that's what I'm going to call this. This is the final harvest of the Nova. It is a nice little machine, but we're going to upgrade it to its big brother. Get away from the 330 and get up to the much larger machine. So, I appreciate you watching. If you would, leave me a like or a comment. Click the subscribe button. and we'll see y'all next time.